9:47 at Indiana in the morning on this great-looking Tuesday. As we've told you this morning, it's time to talk about high school basketball that begins in a couple of weeks, and that means another edition of our 3 for 3 contest brought to us by the folks at Hutton-Blews Insurance. Shannon Lipniskis and Jay Blues with us in studio this morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Nice to see you. Now, we're going to talk about another edition of the 3 for 3 contest where Hutton-Blews donates $3 for every three-point field goal that our Indiana County high school girls and boys teams make during the season. When did that all start, and who came up with that idea?
I believe this is our fourth year consecutively, and between Shannon and I and Bruce and Mark, we thought up of the 3 for 3. I know we've said this in the past, but Shannon and I were looking for something to focus on as far as our contributions to the community, and this seemed like a perfect idea.
And you're basketball fans, right?
Yes.
Sure.
You are now.
Yes, we became basketball fans pretty quickly.
Now, do you get a chance to get out to any of the games and watch the kids at all?
I have not, actually.
No, we have little ones ourselves. So right now, I have a son who's been doing, the skills and drills kind of thing. He's pretty interested in basketball, so he has us starting to watch some college basketball, things like that. But following their schedules, it's been hard for us to get to any of the high school games, but we follow them
And, of course, your radio is always tuned to one of our under-broadcasting games.
Yes, we
Correct.
can always listen to them.
Okay, now, Jay, last year, give us the total and how much money was raised for the 3 for 3.
Last year, they went over the $3,000 goal for the 3 for 3, and I believe our check contribution was $3,300.
And I believe that brings your total in the years you've been doing this now to $9,300.
Yeah.
Yes.
Correct. What kind of response have you gotten from clients of yours, from friends and family, and people who walk into the office?
We've gotten a really positive response from customers, from who have children who play basketball, even other family members who might be our customers. They have a niece or a nephew or a friend of the family that plays basketball. It's really caught on, and we hear more and more about it every year.
This is such a hot topic, they just sent the fire department by. Holy cow. Now, it's the good point is not only do you raise money for the Teddy Bear Fund Drive, but you involve every team in Indiana County and much of the Heritage Conference as well.
Correct. It's boys and girls high school basketball throughout the entire county.
Now, last year, our girls champion was Catherine Martin from Blairsville, two-time champ. She'll be back this year for her senior year. Frank Plowman of Salzburg Boys was the champion. He has graduated, so we'll have a new champion. What does the winner at the end of the year receive?
We have a gathering over at the hospital, and they get a trophy or a plaque stating that they were the champion.
Okay, so a little goodie for them to put on their shelves. $3,300 last year from the folks at Hutton-Blews, and I understand you brought in a couple of dollars with you today that's really not connected with the 3 for 3. Is that right?
That's
Correct.
What do we have here?
Well, we were honored with the Agency Giving Network Award through Erie Insurance this year. We were very surprised and blessed to receive a $2,500 contribution from Erie in our name to the charity of our choice, which, of course, was the Teddy Bear Fund.
Excellent. Very good. Were you aware of this award before?
We were not.
We were aware that it existed,
right,
but it was a complete surprise that we won it.
And is this how big of a region does this award cover? Is this just Pennsylvania, or?
This is the Pittsburgh branch.
Okay.
So our agency is in the Pittsburgh branch.
Okay.
And there's 140 agencies roughly.
Yes.
Excellent.
And our staff actually helped us out, and they communicated. We don't do the best job at communicating our contributions to the community through our agency, but our staff connected with Erie and let them know what we've been doing. So it was really cool to see it come back around and to be able to give an extra $2,500 to the fund.
Well, congratulations for that. $3,300 for the 3 for 3, another $2,500, and that's going to this year's fund drive, right?
Correct.
So that's a great start. And, we'll be getting ready for the high school basketball season. Is this something that the Hutton-Blews looks like they're going to be a part of for years to come?
Yes, I would say definitely so. It's been very rewarding for everybody involved.
All right, and what if they move the 3-point line back and make it a 4-point field goal?
I guess we'll have to work harder.
Yeah.
Now, we also want folks to know that for many years, you were located in Main Street in Marion Center, but I believe it was last spring that you moved your offices. Tell everybody about that.
In April, we moved down 119. It's only 7 miles or so, so it's not that far, but it's out on 119, right at the end of the bypass, headed north towards Marion Center. So it's been great for most of our customers. Are driving right by now instead of having to squeeze into Marion Center. So, and
that was the former location of Marion Center Bank, right?
Yes, it was. Yes, we have lots more parking for our customers, lots more accessibility. So it's worked out great for everybody.
Mark Burdick is also with us, of course, involved with the Teddy Bear Fund Drive and our high school basketball coverage. Mark, when this first came up a couple of years ago, that was a great idea, and it's really grown since that first year.
It's only great if you have buy-in, and fortunately Shannon and Jay had buy-in. I can remember meeting at their former offices out across from Marion Center High School, and they just have always been very supportive of the community, number one. I was aware of that. And we were hoping that they would like the promotion. They were looking for something, and it has caught on. Actually, a side story, I know, I think, Jay, were you both at the reception at the hospital last year? Oh, Shannon. So Frank and who's the young lady from Catherine Martin from Blairsville, the first year they actually met, and as of last year, they were dating. So who knows? You might have also created a marriage. We're not sure. I'm not sure what the situation is now, but it's kind of interesting. But it is so fun to follow it, and when basketball season kicks in, and we're about a week away, right?
Yeah.
Just hearing Jack Benedict's updates on the daily basis, really, about the Hutton-Blews 3-for-3 total. We're up to this, we're up to that, and it continues to grow. And sometimes I'm sitting up in my office, I'm wonder if Jay and Shannon are getting nervous about this because these kids are drilling these three-pointers left and right. But really, I don't want to take any more time away from them, Chuck. I just want to say from the bottom of our hearts here at Renda Broadcasting, and I can very confidently speak for Steve Wolf and the team at Indiana Regional Medical Center and everybody at Children's Hospital in Pittsburgh. Thank you so much for your generosity, your give back to the community. I think it's so fantastic that we can work together on initiatives like this to help fund child health care. And I think especially at this time, Jay, it's I think even more impactful, isn't it, this time of year?
Absolutely. This time of year, people start to think more and more about family, and everyone's getting together. So I agree with you. Yeah.
And to you guys, congratulations on the award and when I hear 140 agencies involved, and it just speaks volumes to the way you have grown your agency through the years and continue to grow. And we wish you nothing but the best. We're glad to be partners with you on multiple levels.
Thank you, Mark. We appreciate that.
You also find out that the kids that are on the floor playing these games become excited about this because, I've had some of them tell me, well, I'm going to get a bunch of three-pointers tonight because I want to get up near the top of that grand prize at the end of the year. So everybody is involved, and it's been working out wonderfully over those last few years. Again, last year, $3,300 from Hutton-Blews Insurance. They add another $2,500 for winning their public service award from the folks at Erie Insurance. So this year you're going to cross the $10,000 mark.
Yeah.
Yes, very exciting. Yes.
Any plans for anything else coming up in the future at Hutton-Blews that you'd like folks to know about?
New York City.
Yeah. No offices in New York City. We do have a second location actually that. Some people don't know about it. It's in Richland, over near Johnstown.
Mm-hmm.
That happened in July. So we're reaching out, a little more in Western Pennsylvania, and we appreciate the continued support from our customers.
How big is your staff at the office?
We have 7 here and 4 over in Richland.
And if somebody would have a question about some insurance, a phone number where they can call?
That would be 724-397-3743.
Is there a way online they can contact you?
www.huttonblews.com.
And if they get down here in the next 2 minutes, they can talk to you in person.
That's right.
Right. Well, Shannon and Jay, we thank you so much. It's just an exciting time of the year for the Hospital Fund Drive for high school basketball and for the annual 3-for-3. Thanks again.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It's Indiana in the Morning from WCCS AM 1160 and FM 101.1.